Hello and welcome to the channel. So today we have a brand new piece of hardware that we're debuting and showing on the channel. It is the new foam cannon by MJJC. For those that know my channel know that I'm a big MJJC foam cannon user. I love their stuff. So just getting their most recent iteration of their foam cannon a try to see if it's better than their last editions, and if it will be one that I'll be using moving forward. So as you can see, just unboxing it a little bit, it's full of tape. Had to get the old Stanley knife out. So just going to unbox that and have a poke around and have a look at my brand new foam cannon. I do also want to say that this was sent to me for free. It's not a paid advertisement, but it was sent to me for free by MJJC. These will still be my unbiased opinions. As I said, not paid for any of it. I just got sent the hardware for free. So thanks MJJC for that, but this will still be my unbiased opinion. So here we have it, the Pro V3. First thing that I noticed on the cover, I'm not showing it there, but the first thing I noticed is that it is actually quite a good looking foam cannon. You kind of get the stock standard white cannons, and it's boring and everything like that, but this is quite a good looking piece of hardware. So let's have a look and see what we've got. I'm having a bit of trouble with the foam. The foam's obviously quite a lot thicker than I thought it was. Now we've got the instructions, obviously. Going to tell us how to use it, how to put it together and all that kind of stuff. So if you're interested in that, I think most of us know what to do from here. But if you are new to the foam cannon game, very handy to have. So here it is in the plastic. So as I said to you, it is quite a good looking bottle. It is that, I guess, that gunmetal grey, really nice. I mean, the markers go up to 1300. Usually, on most foam cannons, they go up to 1000, but this one goes up to 1300, which is good. You can see the new nozzle there. It actually has some stainless steel components on it, and you can see that. You can see the grey in the head mechanism, which makes it, again, a good looking bottle. I mean, I've never really had a problem with the brass components, but good to have this stainless steel. I think it's a little bit better, a little bit more, a little bit more durable. As well, we've got the connection there. So this is the connection that came with mine because I have a gurney pressure washer. Obviously, you can get the quick connects and everything like that, which are the more popular connections as well. So there is the bottle and what comes with it. So we've got a couple of O-rings, a couple of filters in there as well. Let's have a look what else. Okay, so there's the straw. Let's open that up. So we got the ball bearing on the bottom there, as per usual with MJJC. Again, such a good feature. The amount of times I've had product left at the bottom of the cannon that I can't get out. So good to have. It comes with 2 additional orifices. So it's got 1.25 pre-installed at the moment. It does come with a 1.1mm orifice and a 1.3mm orifice. For me, again, long-time viewers of the channel would know, I like a nice thick foam. So going to take that off and put the 1.1 on there now, just to get a little bit thicker foam, a bit more of that shaving cream, I guess, feel on the foam cannon. The other pretty cool feature is the grooves on the bottle for where you put your hands. It is good for left and right handers, making it much easier to grip, regardless of if you're a lefty or a righty. So here we go. So taking the 1.25 orifice out, it's as simple as just getting a flathead screwdriver, taking that out and putting, and here's me putting the 1.1mm orifice in. So again, it's everything, I guess, about this is very customizable. So in terms of, you know, it coming with the 2 separate orifices, well, it actually comes with 3 orifices if you count the one that's obviously pre-installed. But if you want a thicker foam, obviously go to the 1.1. If you want a thinner foam, then obviously you go to that 1.3. That 1.3 spec. So yeah, there's that, as well as the nozzle on the top, depending on how much foam you want it to output. The nozzles on the sprayer, obviously you can choose whether you want your fan to come vertically, horizontally, diagonally, however you want it to do it, and then obviously how widespread you want your fan to come out. So everything on this is super customizable, which I absolutely love, because everyone is different on how they want their snow foam. So again, just putting the straw on now. I did have a little bit of trouble putting the straw on, I'll be honest with you. The connection is very wide, so you really do have to, I guess, force it in there. The good thing is once it is on, it doesn't feel like it's going to come off. But I did have a little bit of trouble. It is just a little bit off camera at the moment, but I did have a little bit of trouble getting it actually on. So just spend a couple of extra seconds doing that. But as I said, you're going to have that assurance that it's not going to come off. So just sliding that on there, and honestly, there's no technique to it. It's just align it with the spike and use a little bit of elbow grease. And then, as I said, we have the top nozzle, and the top nozzle, as we said, it dictates how thick you want your foam to come out, and there is some graphics on the top there showing you which way is the thicker foam, which way is the thinner foam, so you don't have to memorize it, which is good. Again, those nozzles, very easy to use. So in the past, you know, you've had to use 2 hands to adjust, because you've got to keep one of the nozzles still and adjust the other nozzle. But this looks like you can just use the 1 hand to adjust, which is, again, an improvement. So much better than previous editions. So let's have a look here. So again, quite a good looking bottle. You can see the liquid I've got in there. I'm using the Built Hamber Auto Foam. As you see, the liquid is green, but it is, you know, it still has that gunmetal grey tinge, as I said. So using it first on the car, and we can see it's coming out really thick. So again, I'm using a very thin snow foam. So this is a high alkaline snow foam. And yeah, usually it's really thin. It's massive on cleaning rather than slickness. So that's just what I'm doing today. So that's why I needed the high alkaline snow foam. And you can see how much is left. I've gone around the whole car there, and that's how much is left. So you can see I've just barely used half, just over half of what was in the bottle. So yeah, it's you know, quite an efficient snow foam. In terms of price point for this, look, it is a bit on the expensive side. However, I truly believe with the durability technology that MJJC have put in this, that you'll probably only need to buy this once and you'll have it forever. Obviously, that's not a guarantee, but I do get sick of my foam cannons breaking a lot of the time, so it is good to know that this one is a lot more durable. But to recap, I guess, everything that we've spoken about with the foam cannon, it is thicker foam than the previous versions. It does have some stainless steel and brass parts, which is a change from normal, meaning it is more durable. The bottle capacity is now 1200 to 1300 ml. It comes with 3. They've improved the grip on the bottle for left and right handers. There's a wide open mouth for easier filling, and a wide base for bottle stability. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you did want to purchase this, I do have an affiliate link in the description below, so let them know that I sent you. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.